Hello everyone. Welcome to the exploration of intersection of big data and the business analytics, where the data transforms into smarter business decisions actually. So let's get started with this topic today. So we'll start with the introduction of big data. So what is big data? By definition, the big data refers to the vast volume of data generated at high velocity and the variety. So it comprises of n number of uh, components we can say as a big data. So name itself refers to as a big data what it should have called. So in terms of volume or volume of data or how rapidly it is covering and what variety of it is covering. So the key characteristics are basically divided into 5 V's. So the 5 V's are nothing but the volume, velocity, variety, veracity, and the value. So volume, as it says, that refers to the massive amount of data that generates every second or from various sources like social media, IoT devices, transaction, our purchase transactions. As an example, you can say transaction, our UPI transaction. Every second we get lots of volume of data. So purchase transactions, it can be termed as a big data. So velocity, so at what speed the data is generated, processed, and analyzed to provide the actionable insights in real time. So that is the question, like how fast or how rapidly the data is getting generated. Like now, like I am talking now. So it is a kind of data which is preparing, it is getting prepared or it is getting generated. So when I prepare this video, it is getting generated and then I processed, like I will clean this video or process this video and upload this video and analyze later on if I upload it to somewhere. So how many views are getting? So it is just nothing but analyzing the video. So these are the actionable items and insights we can take it in real time now. So that is the velocity. So variety. So variety means how what type of data we can have. There are diverse type of data we can have. Let's structured database, unstructured database. So structured database nothing but we can say our hard files like Excel sheets or some tables or file that we can as a, we can say it as a databases or unstructured like videos, emails, your messages, WhatsApp messages. All these are unstructured messages. It categorized into unstructured way or semi-structures like if we take uh, Excel file or JSON file, SQL file, these are semi-structured which can be modified or processed or later on. So the next point is our veracity. Veracity is nothing but the quality and reliability of the data addressing into the uncertain data collections where the addressing the uncertainties in the data. What are the quality checks we need to do? What are the reliability of data? So veracity is nothing but how accurate the data is and what are the uncertainties in the data. So next V in the five out of 5 is the last V is the value. What actionable insights we are taking from that uh, the data which we got to analyze it effectively. So these are the major 5 V's we can say to summarize a big data. So in next slide, I will go to what is business analytics. So basically, the business analytics is the practice of using data and statistical analysis to inform business decisions. So based on the data and its methodology to process the data, uh, we use business analytics, and it impacts our business decisions. So based on the data, the decision is impacting. So kind of a definition we can say. So based on the data, the business are going to run, or in short, we can say that. And the next, what are the types of analytics we use to make a decision, a business decision? There are three kinds which I have mentioned here, like descriptive analytics, predictive analytics, and prescriptive analytics. The descriptive analytics is nothing but we are focusing on the summarizing the data to understand what is happening, often using the data boards and reports like Excel sheets. Out of the data, we are preparing some reports, some graphs, and some dashboards, all of it in a descriptive way, like a hard-coded way. We can see that what data is, how the data is flowing, and what it is showing. Predictive analytics shows how the historical data, uh, by using the historical data, we are using some modeling, statistical modelings to predict the future of the trends or outcome of the, uh, we can say outcome of the decision to predict something like weather forecast. It is kind of predictive analysis we are doing. The third point is prescriptive analysis. It is based on the recommended actions actually, recommended to optimal actions. So what is recommended to make a proper decision? It is So based on the historical we can say the combination of descriptive and predictive, it is a prescriptive. We will move to the next slide, the intersection. So how business analytics and the big data is going to interact with each other. So these are the pointers. So to get deeper insights, big data enables businesses to uncover hidden patterns, trends, what traditionally the performance of the company or the product is behaving in terms of data. We get that analogy and we try to uh, basically decode the business, what the company is going through. We can make real-time decisions using the high amount and high velocity of data to respond quickly to the changes by adjusting marketing strategies and the supply chain operations. So in real time, we can fix the problems if we have a high amount of data flowing from the other end and we are analyzing it or in real time. It improves our predictive accuracy. So based on the previous data and the current data, the large and the diverse data sets boost the reliability of predictive models, helping us forecast the customer behavior or the marketing trends. So whole in all, the big data and the business analytics are pretty much intact. We can say it can go one on one. The examples of such applications are like doing customer segmentation, fraud detection, supply chain optimization. The customer segmentation is nothing but the personalizing marketing efforts based on the detailed customer profiles. So how the customer is performing, we are analyzing those customers. Then fraud detection to identify the unusual patterns of potential flag in real time. So it can happen in bank transactions, just like it is one of the example is bank transaction basically. So we identify some unusual patterns in to flag potential in a real time. So that is a kind of fraud detection, we can say. The next one is supply chain optimization. Supply chain optimization is using analytics to streamline operation and we process those data to minimize the logistics efforts and delays. So these are some of the examples of intersection of between the big data and the business analytics. So our next, we can go to the next slide. Its benefit. What are the benefits of big data versus business analytics? Um, Most of it is, as you can say, improved decision making. So these are few of it I've highlighted, like the improved decision making to access the real time and comprehensive data enables inform and to making faster decisions. Integrating big data into business analytics. It improves decision making, access all the real-time and comprehensive data, enable us to inform and making faster decisions, enhance customers' experience, personalizing products, services, and intersection based on the customer preferred behavior, competitive advantages, like gaining insights from the market trend and the customer needs ahead of competitors give us advanced way, you can say, an edge to the competitors through analytics and cost and time efficiency to make the streamline and operational. However, there are challenges to get those insight for the big data versus business analytics. There are challenges like data quality, uh, ethical concerns, integration issues like privacy issues are there, the need for the skilled workforce and the infrastructure. Actually, the challenges are uh, basically the infrastructure is pretty much costly to store the data and to utilize it. We need a skilled workforce. Solution to the challenges could be the adopting robust data governance, like to adapt the norms what the government is following and to follow the rules to not share or to not uh, disclose the privacy of the customers or uh, any contract related issues if we are using any data. And yeah, pretty much the investing in analytics tool and training. So if we learn the tools and take the training, it will be much easier to tackle the challenges, we can say. Yeah. So next slide would be the conclusion. Basically the summary of whole whole tech, we can say. The big data and the business analytics together, they can make business smarter, data driven decisions can be made, improve efficiency and gain competitive edge. Future perspectives, we can say, for the big data, as the data continues to grow exponentially, integrating and advanced analytics will be the crucial for business to remain agile and innovative. So if we are following the data rules, so we need to follow it critically to make the business decisions going forward. So as an ending quote, we can say the future belongs to the organization that only collects data, not only collects data, but know how to transform it to the actionable items. So that's all for this video. Thank you.